Hello everyone, this is Eli McElroy, and today I'm going to show you how to take the sum of all integers between 2 points. This is a useful skill when working with things like convergence and divergence in calculus or for loops in computer science. Before I begin this lesson, I have to tell you about the legend of 19th century mathematician Carl Friedrich Gauss. The legend says that Gauss was misbehaving in an elementary school math class one day, so his teacher told him to stand in the corner and not come out until he could tell her the sum of all integers between 1 and 100. Now for most people, this task would take a long time, and even with the help of a calculator, it's easy to make a mistake somewhere along the way. But Gauss noticed a pattern. He noticed that if he split the numbers into two groups, with one containing the numbers 1 through 50, and the other containing the numbers 51 through 100, then he could add the numbers vertically to get a sum of 101 every time. In other words, he noticed that he could add up the lowest number, 1, with the highest number, 100, to get a sum of 101. He could then add the second smallest number, 2, with the second biggest number, 99, to get another sum of 101. He could do this all the way until the numbers met in the middle, where he added 50 with 51 to get another sum of 101. So Gauss had now made 50 groups of numbers, each of which summed up to 101. So in order to find the sum of all integers between 1 and 100, all he had to do was multiply 50 times 101 to get his desired result of 5,050. Now whether or not this legend is true is unimportant. But what is important is that Gauss had just come up with a simple formula to find the sum of all integers between 1 and any point n. The formula being n times the quantity n plus 1 all over 2. Now if we want to check this formula, we can just plug in 100 for n, and after some simple arithmetic, we can see that we get the same answer as earlier, with our answer being 5,050. So that works great for numbers between 1 and n, but what if we want our smaller number to be a point not equal to 1? What if we want to add up all the integers between 100 and 200? The answer is really pretty simple. Our first step is to find the sum of all integers between 1 and the higher point. So if we were doing the numbers between 100 and 200, we would use 200 as the higher point. Our next step is to find the sum of integers between 1 and 1 less than the lower point. So in our 100 to 200 example, 1 less than the lower point would be 99. Finally, we subtract the result of step 2 from the result of step 1. In other words, we found the sum of all integers between 1 and 200. But since we overcounted from our desired result, which is the sum of integers between 100 and 200, we simply subtract all the integers between 1 and 99 to get our desired results. The formula n times the quantity n plus 1 over 2 minus the quantity m minus 1 times m over 2, where n is the higher point and m is the lower point, can be used to find the sum of integers between 2 points. Let's look at another example where we're asked to find the sum of all integers between 53 and 87. To solve this, we can simply plug in 87 for n and 53 for m, and after some more simple arithmetic, we see that our final answer is 2,450. This formula can be used for any integer, positive or negative, no matter how large. Now you know how to find the sum of all integers between 2 points.